I seriously missed reading. I just love. This is a must-read series. My type of romance. Loved these books. Y'all need to read them. I totally recommend them. What's up, my peeps? And make sure to go follow Liz Talks Books on TikTok. I am on Book Talk, so I do shorter reviews on there and reactions, like when I'm reading the book, and if it's just so good, I hop on there and I record myself and I just let you guys know and keep you guys updated. Most of the times, not for every book, but for the ones where I'm like, yo, like it be having me screaming, it be having me feel some type of way, it be having me in tears, it just be having me all over the place, especially with these, dude. But especially one of these, I'm gonna tell you guys later on, so stay tuned for the whole video so you can get a little insight of each book and which one was my favorite one. I did read 3 books in June, and this is a series by Farah. I don't know how to say your last name and I don't want to say it wrong, so Farah. The order is The Boyfriend Project is first, The Dating Playbook is second, and The Hookup Plan is the third one. So let me tell you guys, I actually went to the library. Well, I always go to the library, but I went to the library with a list this time. I made a list of thriller books, of romance books, fantasy romance. I really wanted to get a fantasy romance book, but none of the books that I had on my list were there. And I just didn't have enough time to go on TikTok and look up some, and I was just like, you know what? You can't go wrong with a romance. And I also had a list, so I went to the romance section, and honestly there was none of the romance books from my list. So I said, let me just look around and see what calls my name. What is saying, Liz, come and get me? And honestly, one of these did. So it was this one. This one caught my attention first. I don't know, I feel like it was just the color, and I don't know, the title, it seemed interesting. I don't know, it was calling my name. My intuition was like, check this book out. So I checked it out. I saw the cover, I saw the title, and I've never read any of her books, so I was like, okay, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then I see a review from Abby Jimenez, and I said, say no more, I'm taking the book. And then I saw that there was 2 other books next to it. It seemed like a series just because like the names of it, so I looked it up and it was a series, and I said, you know what, I'm taking these bad boys home. So I got all 3 of them, and I said, well, I'm gonna just stick with these, because I went in, I want to say like in June 18th, so it was already like halfway through the month. I'm pretty sure I'm only gonna read these 3 in June. Like, why am I gonna get 4? I'll just come back in July and get another series, some new books. Let me tell you, you guys, they did not disappoint. They were exactly what I needed to get back on this reading thing that I had going on, but I took a little break. I already know, I explained it in my past video, so go check it out. So The Boyfriend Project was, honestly, it was really cute. I feel like the ending was just a little bit too rushed. Like, everything happened at the ending, and then it was just like, you know, a happy, all lovey-dovey. I mean, homeboy did play her. He didn't like play her, like cheat her or anything, but he kind of like, you know, there was some lying. It was just a little bit like they had to do, I don't want to say what they had to do, but what they thought was what they had to do, if that makes sense. But let me tell you, I love how flirtatious they were with each other. I really liked their relationship. How they met was really cute, and just like their work dynamic and all that stuff, I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? And I was in the tech world. I really liked that too. It was very interesting, and to see it, and it was just the beginning of a great friendship, and I loved it. I loved how it was just a little bit more than romance. Let me tell you guys, it just kept getting better and better. Like, the first one was good, the second one got even better. The Dating Playbook, I loved it. I loved how they had some similarities, and that's why like they connected, and they just like helped each other out. There wasn't any heartbreak. It was just like, you know, miscommunication and not really understanding of one another but themselves, you know, like what they truly wanted. And again, I loved how they flirted. I loved the teasing, dude. It was just so cute and adorable, and I was just like, it would like get spicy but not really spicy. That's what I really liked about these books. They were all like spicy but not too spicy. Like I feel like it was the perfect amount of spicy. I've told you guys, when it's just like, okay, you know, when they get too way into action, like I don't need a damn whole chapter about it. Let's keep it moving. The third one was the spiciest of them all, dude. It went straight in, but I loved how it described it. It didn't say, you know, he did this to her, she did this. It was just like it just kind of said like they did it, you know what I'm saying? And without the details, and it just kind of leaves you, it doesn't leave you hanging, but it just like leaves you like speechless, like damn. I really love their relationship, their history. This one was my favorite one out of all of them. I loved how simple it was. You guys know I love simple romances, and there was no heartbreak. There was like no heartbreak at all, just the development of this special relationship. You know, it started with like hate, not specifically hate, I mean maybe a little bit from one side, but you know, it just kept building and building. To the way it went about was a little bit funny, because it was like, you know, the hookup plan, you guys could get it, so it's like I don't want to give too much, but it was like a little, not even friends with benefits, just something with benefits, and then leading to friends, and then leading to a special relationship, you know. So it was just really cute. They were all cute, dude. Each one just kept getting better and better. When a series is 3 books, I'm like, damn, like it must be really fucking good, because 3 books, I'm like, you know, from the first one I already knew how I was gonna go about from like each friend. I was just more interested, like, okay, so it talked about this one, and now this one's gonna be this one, that one. Like it was just so exciting. All of them were more than just a romance, you know, a relationship with our partner, with somebody else, but also a relationship with themselves. I feel like that was like the main take, you know, how you just have to look at the positive side of everything and keep it moving, keep it pushing, and do what's best for you, really do what you want to do. And the second 2 were also a little bit about relationships with your parents, and you know, some healing through that, and just growing from that, and just also just keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? All of them had so much flirting and like teasing, and I just loved it. Like I love that. Like, I don't know, for me it's like spicy, like they're flirting, like they're getting into a little something. It's just so cute. Like I love me a little teasing here and there. They really fall hard for each other in every single book, but I would say that the man falls harder. They fall, dude. They say it up front, and they're like, dude, this is how I feel. What are we gonna do about it? The women were a little bit more hesitant, and like they weren't so sure, because it wasn't part of the plan, but also because of this incident that happened in the beginning that brought them together. So that's why they were like, but you know, they ended up just moving forward, finding happiness within themselves and with another person. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a 4th one. What could it be about? I don't know. I feel like it could be just a couple years later on, talking about each one. I feel like that would be interesting. That'd be like, what, 6 characters, like from 6 different perspectives. I feel like that would be fun. That would be interesting, a little bit about each. I don't know, maybe one of them gets married. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't mind a 4th one, to be honest. Like, I want to know what they're doing, how they're doing. So I took like a break. It was like a month. I feel like it was a month. It was 2 months. I feel like it was a month break from reading, and these books were in 3rd person. So at first I was like, hold on. Like I just really had to pay attention to the detail and like just get the hang of it. But then I easily got the hang of it, you know, because I kind of expected like it was gonna be a 2 character perspective, like from the female and then from the man, but it was 3rd person. I was like, all right. But then I actually liked it, you know, like you get used to it. Some people don't like 3rd person. I don't mind it, but it was just because I haven't read it so long where I was like, yo, rewind. But the Boyfriend Project series, you guys, I totally recommend it. So these were my June reads. I know, just 3 books, but I'm excited for July reads. I can't wait to see what I find at the library. Hopefully I find a good fantasy romance. Comment down below any fantasy romance books that you guys recommend, or just any books in general, romance, thriller. I don't know what other genres are. I mean, there's other genres, but those are the main genres that I have been reading and that I'm really into. Wait, no, just thrillers and romances is what I've read. I haven't read a fantasy romance, but I really want to. Comment down below your June reads. Comment down below what books you're looking forward to reading. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on all social media accounts. All of my social media accounts are down in the description box below, and also my TikTok for Liz Talks Books. I have my main TikTok, Liz Talks Vibes TikTok, and Liz Talks Books TikTok. We in the book talk community. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video, and the next Liz Talks Books, and the next tutorial. Comment down below what you guys want to see, and I will deliver. Peace.